And greetings everybody, and welcome to another JeSter Reviews. And before we get underway this evening, I would like to take this opportunity to thank everyone who came out in support last night at on the upper tier of DS9, Quark's Bar, just outside Quark's Bar rather, to honour our doctors, nurses, medical professionals, emergency services and pharmacists. During this dreadful crisis, we all appreciate what you're doing, and I would like to thank everybody who took part last night with me on DS9. It was a very, very moving experience, I would like to say, and one that I'm glad I attended. Anyhow, moving on. You'll be wondering what on earth this is. Well, this is the new Liberated Borg Juggernaut T6, and this was first seen in the Star Trek episode Descent. If you remember, that was the one where Law took over a group of Borg, and him and Data for a short while teamed up. Of course, Law had an emotion chip, which he was using to confuse Data. And that's where the crew of the Enterprise asked Hugh to help them, and help them he did. So this is it. This is the Liberated Borg Juggernaut T6, and as you can see, she's very much like the ship in Descent. Yes. Now I've been using her for over a day now, and I've actually become quite accustomed to her now. I understand all the little quirky natures about her. So for example, she's very slow in turns, but she can take a tremendous amount of damage. And although I've just cobbled together the bridge officers, I'm sure that I'm going to be turning her into a tank. So let's have a quick look at the build. So as you can see, this is a 5 weapons to the front and 3 weapons to the rear. Now as it is, I think I'm going to swap the torpedo out because I wasn't keen on that earlier on. So what I've actually done is I've picked up 5 assimilated plasma beam arrays and got them up to Mark 15. Actually I picked up 6, there's the other one. In the rear weapons, I've picked up an omnidirectional assimilated plasma beam, and I've put a kinetic cutting beam on the rear as well. The deflector, impulse, warp core and shields is the Discovery set. However, on the visuals, I'm using the assimilated sub-transwarp engines and the assimilated regenerative shield array. I am working on the next tier for the deflector to get the full effect, but as yet I've not got there. But that's what I'm aiming for. In the device slots, we have the beacon of KLS, red matter capacitor, and phased waveform beacon. And that signals for a few Herc forces to reinforce the current position and assist in combat for 25 seconds. So that's an interesting piece of kit. In the engineering consoles, I have the Universal Dynamic Power Redistributor module, which gives me 11.3 all damage resistance rating and a 19% directed energy weapon directed energy damage. The tachyokinetic converter, nearly slipped up there, but I caught it. The tachyokinetic converter 29.5 starship control expertise, 39.4% flight turn rate, 1.3 critical chance, and a 13.1 critical severity. Detrellium deplating, which is now becoming a regular feature in my builds, and also the Universal Hostile Acquisition console, and I'm using that for the 30 accuracy rating and plus 30 starship control expertise. Science consoles, 0 point energy conduit, and that's giving me a 2.4 critical chance. It's also 25.9 starship drain expertise, improves energy and shield drains resistance to same, and 2.4 power to all subsystems. Subsystems? I got it wrong again. Subsystems. Yes. Anyway, the teeth are all right. The teeth are all right. It's the gums that have got to come out. That's the problem. Anyway, console Universal Domino. This is the Epic Universal Domino console, and it's given me a 15% phaser damage, which I appreciate that we're running plasma weapons, but it's giving me a 20 accuracy rating. Damage plus haste extended by kills for 10 seconds, 25% firing cycle haste for energy weapons. That's alright, isn't it? 25% bonus all damage. That's cool. 25% recharge speed for bridge officer abilities. I like the sound of that. And 100% recharge speed for torpedo weapons. That's not so good because I've just got rid of the torpedo, haven't I? Okay, tactical consoles. We have the Universal Disrupted Topological Matrix. Oh, I'm laughing because you don't know how many times it took me to say that. Yes, I've been close to tears with that. Ah dear. That's giving me 17.1 plasma damage and 17.1% hull regen. Moving on to the Universal Simulated Module Mark 15, 1.2 critical chance, 12.1 critical severity, plus 5 weapon power, plus 6.7 starship damage control, plus 30.1 starship control expertise. Moving on to the bio-neural infusion circuits. Basically, this is going to come in handy for the 26.2 critical severity and maybe 29.5 starship control expertise, because this ship does move very slow. The hull capacity is quite cool as well, 29.5, so that'll come in handy. Universal ablative hull, universal ablative hazard shielding. Dear me, I haven't been drinking, honest. Maybe I should take it up. Anyway, that's 5% shield resistance, improves shield regeneration by 10%. Secondary shields, damage absorption, hull and shield heal, absorbs 21,296.9 points of damage for 45 seconds. That's quite cool, isn't it? That's a long time. Alright, upon expiration, plus 24,796.9 hit points, 9,637.5 shield regeneration applied, once to each facing, 2 minutes recharge. Yeah, I quite like that. That's come off my arbiter. And finally, the Tactical Lorca Custom Fire Control Mark 15. That's given me a 3.9 critical chance, 7.9 weapon power settings, and 157.5 starship shield penetration. Okie dokie, so let's go on to the Masteries. Tier 1, 2.5 critical chance. Tier 2, 15% critical severity. Tier 3, increase hull regeneration, regenerates 1,622.8 hull, 1.25% of your current max every 3 seconds in space. Twice this amount is regenerated out of combat. Tier 4, increased energy and kinetic damage, 10% kinetic damage, 10% energy damage. I'm wishing now I left the photon torpedo on now. In fact, I may just put that back on. And finally, the trait is enhanced nanite regeneration. Regen from self heals. When using a captain or bridge officer heal on yourself, enables regenerative nanites for 15 seconds. Regenerative nanites grant 25 to 125% of maximum hull regenerated per minute, or per minute even. Currently 25%. Moving on to the stations. This is a Lieutenant Commander Universal Station. I've fit it as tactical. We have an Ensign Universal Station, which I've put as science. We have a Commander Tactical Stroke Command Station, which again I've put as a tactical station. And we have a Lieutenant Tactical Miracle Worker Station, which again I've kept as tactical. Now I can hear you all out there screaming, what about the engineering stations? We need more. Yes, we probably do, but I'm hurrying this together because I just want to see what you can do really, and maybe I'll turn this Lieutenant Commander Universal Station into an engineering station later on and see what happens. Anyway, moving on to the third one, which is a Lieutenant Commander Engineering Station. So potentially I have heavily relied upon tactical, and most probably I'll receive a few comments about that, but yeah, I'm just rushing this together, to be honest with you. I haven't had much time, and it's a work in progress, but anyhow. Right, let's have a look at the statistics. The hull 129,827, that's quite respectable, isn't it? Shields 30,813. The resistance 37.7, 38, 37, 25 for radiation resist. Yeah, these hull resists are not too bad actually. This is the damage which the hull resists from these particular weapon types. So accuracy rating 67.5, critical chance 31%, and critical severity 182.2%. Right, let us have a quick look at the bridge, because I haven't actually been on this bridge, so I don't know what to expect. So let's get up there and have a quick look. Well, here we are on the bridge of the Liberated Borg Juggernaut T6. Yes, it is slightly disappointing, isn't it? Yes. It's not what I at all was expecting. Anyhow, let's have a quick look round at the crew, see how they're doing. Hello, crewmen, or crew person, Kabali crew person even. Pardon? Yes, it's my dog Toby. Why? He's a pet. What do you mean? What purpose does he serve? Is he a warrior? No, he's a beagle. He's a dog. What do you mean? Is it fresh food? No, it's a pet. What? What do you mean he would serve no purpose on a Borg ship? Well, we're not on a Borg ship. Well, yes, we are on a Borg ship, yes, but I know. But anyway, I'm not. Just carry on. Carry on. He's a pet, all right? Makes me feel happy. Hello, Andorian person, crew person. Yes, sorry about the dog bouncing all over there. He's quite happy to see you. Yes, it's Toby. And how are you doing? You look to be doing a sterling job there. Yes. Yes, Toby likes you. Right. Let's go. Come on, Toby, over here. Yes, Hello, crewman. How are you doing? Well, you're doing okay. I can see that. Yes. Yes. This is Toby. Yes, this is Toby. He likes Romulan persons. Yes, he does. But he can't eat an old one. He can't eat an old. Anyway, right. Anyway, but come on, Toby. Leave him alone. Come on. Right. Oh my word, Toby. Leave him alone. Right. Okay. So you've seen on the outside. You've seen on the inside. Let's take her into battle and see what she's made of. Well, here we are. I thought it'd be appropriate to save the Borg. So we're going to do Preying Upon the Weak, which is a patrol. Oh, let's get into it. That's alright. Yes, I'll repair. There you go. Right, we'll sort the Vardwar out. Right, okay, so that's one down. Wow, my, she doesn't turn easily, does she? I think I'm going to have to get some turning consoles on here or something. Repair the cube. And here we go.
But they will affect everyone else.
I do like these new plasma weapons. They seem quite effective. Absolutely eat ships, don't they? Look at that. Eating through that assault cruiser's shields there, they were. Goodness me.
Solar flare imminent.
Oops. I've armed the photons, but I've taken the photon torpedoes off. Well, the plasma torpedoes. Dear me. I should have put them back on. If we have a bit of a lull, I think I shall pop them back on. Done it again, actually armed the photons again. Force of habit. This is taking some killing, isn't it? Scout vessel. Finally.
Cooperative vessels have arrived. Solar flare imminent.
Don't you just hate those solar flares, goodness me. Yes, it's not a fast ship, this is it at all, not by any stretch of the imagination. Ooh, 13,000 hit there.
You should have never come to this quadrant. Now
Oh, I'm not doing too bad actually, so I'll take an awful lot of you Vadwa with me then if I'm about to die.
The wreckage of your ship will warn the rest of mankind.
Solar flare imminent.
Oh, the Vadwa Juggernaut. This will be an interesting. Got to take out this Vadwa Juggernaut. This one's quite a tough character to beat. I think we've got him. Yes. There we did well there. Last ditch effort. Let's see if we can get these guys sorted.
Solar flare imminent.
There we go. Oh, what a picture that is, isn't it? Well, I quite enjoyed that. Yeah, she's quite a lot of hard work. The turning isn't spectacular. She has a terrible turn rate, but most enjoyable. I can concentrate on shooting, even though she's very slow, and the hull can take some terrible punishment. But yes, very impressed with this ship. Still a lot of work to do on her, but quite pleased with her. Yes. So, thank you for joining me tonight, and if you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe to catch further reviews. And once again, I'd like to thank everybody who turned up last night to honour the doctors and nurses and all medical staff and emergency services in Quark's Bar. It's a very emotional evening, and I felt very pleased to attend. So, without further ado, I shall bid you good evening, and hope you all keep safe and well. So until next time, this is JeSter signing off.